letting your arms rest down. Roll the shoulders forwards and backwards a few times. Just loosen off the shoulders. Okay, maybe relax the neck a few times. Stretch a little side to side. And then just, if you feel okay with it, shutting your eyes, going inside. And we take a nice long deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Take a long deep breath in, breathing all the way back out. Take a long deep breath in, breathing all the way back out. And this time, take a long deep breath in. And gently nod your chin, holding on to your breath. And let's raise the chin back up. And breathing all the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. Lower down your chin and holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up. And slowly breathing all the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. And breathing all the way back out. Go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And then raising your chin back up and breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. And again, breathing out as completely as you can. Lower down your chin, holding the breath out. And then raise your chin back up and breathing in. And breathing out. A long deep breath in. And out. And just really keep going with that breath. And just try and find that you're using a little bit more of your lung space now. Try and find that the depth of breath is a little bit greater than it was when we began. And if we could raise our arms to come high above our heads, taking a breath in, and as you breathe out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out, lowering down your hands. Gently coming up into your knees. And sitting back down upon your heels. Now let's lift the chin as we draw along the ground. Breathing in. As we curl the toes, sending the hips back, breathing out, belly pulling up underneath you. Breathing in, drawing forwards to a plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back. Breathing in as you draw your body up and through. And breathing out, pull the belly up underneath you as you ease the heels away. Breathing in, drawing forwards to a strong plank. And breathing out, bending your knees. on the back of your body. Breathing in, draw forwards to a plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back. One more time, breathing in, drawing up and through. Breathing out, and as we stay here now in the down dog, walking your feet from one to the other. And we're spreading the fingers nice and wide to the ground, rolling the hips a little from side to side, just noticing how your lower back feels, noticing how your hamstrings feel today. Now keeping the heels back, and walk your hands slowly back in towards your feet, and just collecting your elbows, head dropping down. And take a little rock from side to side. Keep your knees bent if you prefer. Just letting the heaviness of your body stretch you downwards. And then letting go of your arms. Slowly unroll. Arms coming up to the ceiling, clasping up your fingers together. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, activating your waist, taking a nice long stretch into the side of your body. Breathing in, bring it back on up. Breathing out, activating your waist. And again, lengthen out along the side of your body. Breathing in, bring it back up. Breathing out, letting your arms down by your side. Step on up to the top of your mat for me, hands in your heart. Let's breathe in as we raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, right leg, stepping back behind you, releasing your knee and lifting your chin. Breathing out, left leg, stepping back and holding to a plank. Breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly, your chest. Breathing out, upward dog, relax the shoulders. Breathing in as you lower. Curling the toes, engaging with your core. Breathing out, push to plank. And back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping on up, lifting the chin, releasing your toes. Breathing out, left leg, softly step up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly. Open your chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, step it on back. Release your knee, lifting your chin up. Breathing out, right leg, step on back and hold to a plank. Breathing in, down to knees, belly and chest. Breathing out, upward dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in to lower. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out, push plank. Back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, left leg, step it up. Lift the chin, releasing your toes. Breathing out, right leg, step on up. Take a deep breath in, coming all of the way back on up. Breathing out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open the chest and fall forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back. Now leaving the knee on the floor for me. Let's bring across your right hand to your left knee, holding on. Bring your left arm forwards and then opening it back to open out the chest and the shoulder. Now as you open it back, gaze back if you can. And take a couple of breaths here. And then gently bring that arm back. Place it next door to your left foot, and then bring your right arm up and stretch in for the waist. Turning your gaze and looking up towards your hand. And releasing that hand all the way back down. Okay, the toes, step the feet together behind you. And come down onto your knees, your belly and your chest. Take your feet a little bit wider, about as wide as your mat. We're going to come into that reverse twist on your cobra. Taking your right arm across the top, left fingers softly down to the floor. As you raise up onto your forearm, feel it supporting you. And as you start to turn, feel encouragement from your fingertips, but try not to force. You might be able to see your left foot. All right, you may be able to see both feet. And then slowly bring it back round. Let's go the other way. So letting your forearms support you, gently coming on up. And then as we twist, let the fingertips gently encourage you. Gently come back round, hands underneath your shoulders. Breathing in as you come into your upward dog, breathing out, stay. Try and let the curve in your lumbar spine gently come for you. Deep breath in. And now lowering down on your out breath, curling the toes. As you push up to plank, press in a straight line, and then back off into a downward dog. Breathing in right foot, stepping on up, lift the chin, releasing your toes. And breathing out left foot, stepping on up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open the chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping on back. Okay, now taking across your left hand to your right knee. And again, draw your arm forwards. Start to open it back, and then looking back towards your thumb. That's it, really open it back as well as you can today. That lovely chest opener. And then gently bring it back round. Right hand next door to your right foot. Come up for a side bend. Reaching across and over, feel that stretch, almost all the way from your hip, all the way through latissimus dorsi, up through your armpits. And then releasing it all the way back down. Curl the toes, step the feet together, hold into your plank, and come down upon your knees, your belly and your chest. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of glute work here, which also is going to service the lower back to give us a little bit more heat into the muscle usage. So once you get going, once you don't need to see what's going on, you can get your head down and pop it down into your fingers, okay? Now I'm going to use your Pilates breath work here, and I'm going to use the core, okay? So taking a deep breath in, as you breathe out, raising one leg, and then breathing into lower. Breathing out, raising the other leg. Breathing into lower. Good. Breathing out to lift the leg. Breathing into lower. And as you lift the leg, draw the belly up and away from the ground. And you're trying to press your toes further away from your body. Breathing into lower. Again, breathing out, lift into lower. Now next time, coming up if you can with both legs. So really engaging with your core, squeezing your backside as tightly as you can. Breathe out, lift both of your legs up, breathing into lower. And if you decide that's too much, go back and do the single legs. Engage the core, belly pulls up, squeeze the backside, lift both of your legs. And I've got another layer on top if you'd like it. So I'm breathing out to lift both legs. Breathing in, touch the toes together. Breathing in, open them. And breathing out as you lower. Breathing out to lift both legs. Breathing in, toes together. Breathing out and lowering both of your legs. Breathe in. Breathing out, lifting both of your legs up. Breathing in, touch the toes together. Breathe in. Out and lower the legs back down. Breathing in. Breathing out, engaging your core, lift the legs. Breathing in, toes touch. Out. Breathing out, lowering back down. One more time. Breathing out to lift. Breathing in, toe touch together. Breathing in and out, lowering all of the way back down. And then take your hands underneath your shoulders for me. Gently come on up into your upward dog. And again, relax into that lower spine. Breathing in and out. Again, breathing in. As you breathe out, lower your body, curl the toes, lifting the body off the floor in as straight a line as you can, and back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, left leg, stepping on up, lifting the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, right leg, stepping up, and folding to your knees. Breathing in, coming all of the way back up to standing. Breathing out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. This time, breathe in, step your left foot back behind you. Place the heel to the floor. Preparation of coming up into warrior one. So push hard through your right leg. Come on up, open the chest, square off the hips and the ribs towards the top edge of your mat. Push away, all the way down to the last little toe on your back leg. Breathing in, turn palms. Breathing out, raising your arms. Either look between your hands or squeeze your face a little with both of your arms. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two. Opening up your back hip. Coming a little bit deeper into the knee. Gazing along the center finger, lower yourself. Deep breath in, breathing out, reverse, looking up towards your hand. If you can, straighten up your front leg. And if you can, lifting up with your toes into your reverse warrior. Bending your knee, foot back down. Cartwheel the hands back over towards the floor. And take your back knee down upon the ground for me. Turning open your front foot, and we'll pop both of your hands down onto the inside of your foot. And gently lowering down for lizard. So we're just opening up into the hip a little here. Nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Alright, if you feel you can go deeper on this one, work your foot across a little. Pop it on its edge, and maybe lower your chest down towards your big toe. And then gently bring it back on up. Walk your foot out to the side a little. And let's from here draw back your shoulders, coming into a deeper hip flexor stretch. We're going to come up through the middle. And either again look up between your hands or look to your thumbs. If you can, opening back a little bit further. And slowly drawing back down back onto your back knee and going into your half split. Tilt your tailbone back, shoulders back, press from the center of your chest, try not to round your body over. Breathe, nice deep breaths into the hamstring, into the calf stretch. Alright, gently back away and come up onto both knees. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of work into the side of your body and for your hip today. So if we take the right leg out to the side, and we're going to take a nice big stretch all the way along the left hand side of your body, breathing in. As you breathe out, hand to the floor, lifting the leg up and away from you. And again, breathing in, reaching it away. And breathing out, hand to the floor, engaging the core and lifting the leg. Again, breathing in, stretching out from your waist. And breathing out, hand to the floor and lifting the leg. Again, breathing in, reaching it over. And breathing out, staying in the lift for me this time. Breathing in, half down. Breathing out, lift up. If at any point you need to take a break, you know you can, all right? If you haven't done this stuff for a little while, a little bit of hip work coming in here. Breathing in and out. One more, and stay up. Now bending your elbow, bend your knee and bring the two together. Breathing in, breathing out and reaching away. Breathing in, breathing out, reaching away. Breathe in, out and reach away. Two more, in, out and push away. One more, out and press it away. All right, gently come all the way back on up. Okay, now I'm going to take a breath in, raising your right arm, open it back a little. Try not to lean, follow your fingers and let your hand come down by your leg. Breathing in, raising your left arm, follow your fingers, opening it back. Now if today you would like to do a few more of those, by all means do. Keep your legs in a nice vertical position. If you're happy to go back, take hold of your elbows, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we're offering the chest up towards the ceiling. If it's a good day to try, maybe we look up, maybe we look back. And from there, we can maybe reach back the back of the legs, or we could take the heels. And just breathing into opening the body up. And then bring the head forwards again. Gently draw yourself up using your core. Hands down to the ground for me. Curl the toes and come out into a nice, long, extended down dog. Now just have a little look that your hands are in alignment with your shoulders, your feet are in alignment with your hips. And then start to extend your tailbone back a little bit and pull up through your belly. And now if you raise the right leg towards the ceiling, coming into your three-legged dog, right leg, and then bending the knee a little bit, pointing the toe, as if you're trying to touch your shoulder with your foot. And then bring the leg back out, locking down the big toe next to it, to the bone above your heel. Pop yourself forwards into a one-leg plank, or you could just wrap your foot around your ankle, that would be good too. Pull up on your bottom ribs, really keep the legs strong, try not to sink in the lower back. And let's draw back on up, leg going up high to a down dog split. And then draw your right knee to the outside of your right elbow. And now let's straighten the leg up and come into fallen triangle. Back heel down to the floor, raising your left arm, looking on up. And drawing it all of the way back down. Knee coming down to the floor. So you have your right knee to your right wrist. And walk back your left leg. Okay, so I'm going to work a twist on this today. I'm going to give you an option. You can either take your forehead down and ignore the twist. Okay, I am going to draw in the leg back also for your quad stretch. But if you'd like to try the twist today, just keeping your back leg tucked in as always. I'm just going to walk around a little bit towards the right knee. Alright, so again, if it doesn't feel good, bring your body forwards, okay, and you can come forwards to the floor. You don't have to do this. If it feels okay to hold the knee a little, start to look back over your shoulder. And then bring it back on round, and then look back towards your back foot. And if it's a good day to do so, bend the leg up. And then from there, bringing your body back round so your shoulders are level. Alright, and just, again, you're trying to feel that you're balanced. So you're trying to get that right knee to the right, trying to keep the back leg nice and aligned. Alright, so try not to let the back knee wander out to the side too much. Alright, letting that leg go and bring it around to the front. Okay, now we're going to work into toe taps today. So I'm balancing on my sit bones and I'm going to just bring my hands in front of my body. Okay, so I'm looking over the top of my hands. And then from here, breathe out, tap your toe to the floor, breathe in, draw it back up. Breathing out, tap your toe down, breathing in. Breathing out, tap down and in. Breathing out and in. Now try and sit forwards so you're not sitting too far on the back of your sit bones. Good. Okay, now for those of you who want to take this further, extend one leg. Okay, and then breathing out and change. Breathe out and change. So similar to your single leg drop. Breathing out and breathing in. Breathing out. Keep the core locked on. Breathing in. Try and sit forwards on your sit bones. You should be able to feel your abdominals working. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out and in. Very good. One more. Breathing out and in. Good. Alright, gently draw your legs into crossed. Pull them underneath you. Now you're either going to roll on the knees and hop back or roll on the knees and step back. Okay, so you're pulling under and back off into your downward facing dog. Lengthening all the way along the back of your body. Now if we can step forwards with your right foot and then just lower your left knee down upon the floor about halfway down your mat. Take a deep breath in, raising your left arm. And as you breathe out, lift your body, your chest, your belly over the top of your leg. Alright, then from here, either hands in prayer, pull down. If you're lucky enough to get your hand on the floor today, press your hand in, having caught your armpit over your knee. Lean forwards and if you wish to, lift up the back knee. And if you feel like going a bit further, bring your right arm over and look up towards your hand. And try and keep rolling the body open, gazing up towards your palm, your right palm. And then release release that arm down by your side. And let's take the hands either side of your foot. If you can, curl the toes down the back leg and step the back leg up to the top of your mat. Folding in towards your knees. Take a deep breath in, all the way back out to standing. And breathing out, hands back in towards your heart and let your arms down. Okay, I'm going to come into a couple of balances here, just to split it up a little bit for you today. Rolling open the shoulders, engage your core. Now fix your gaze point, so look upon something ahead of you that really is not moving. And then pick up your right foot, place it above or below your knee. Hands into your heart. And if you're ready, slowly bring the hands up through the midline of your body. Maybe take the right hand back behind the left. Nice deep breaths. Now today, releasing your right hand, taking hold of your right foot. Gently lower down your left. Gently pressing it forwards. Coming into your dancer. Take the back leg up behind you. And one more today. We're going to come into eagle. Bend the standing leg and take your right leg around and tuck it if you can. Left arm across, right arm underneath, wrapping your arms. Bring your elbow down towards your knee very gently. Gently come back on up. If you can, raising your arms and extend your leg, kick it away. Breathing in and out, in and out, all the way back down. All right, other side coming up. Let's take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back, leaving your left leg at the top. Drive your knee in, and then bring your body up into preparation of warrior one. Shoulders roll back, coming a little bit deeper into the knee. Breathing in, turn your palms, and as you breathe out, keeping your shoulders down, look up either between your hands or look up to your thumbs. Trying to keep the ribs and the chest front facing. Deep breath in and out. Flatten the hips off to the long edge of your mat. Coming a little bit deeper into the knee. Relax your shoulders. Always watching out for what the back arm's doing. Okay, sometimes it has a little mind of its own. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, reverse. Looking up towards your upper hand. And then can you straighten that front leg and maybe lift up your toes on that front leg. And then release the foot, cartwheel the hands, all the way down to the ground. Turning the back knee, laying it down to the floor, turning open your front foot. Both of your hands to the inside of your foot, being as soft in the hands as you can be, and gently easing downwards. Alright, if you feel you can go a little bit deeper, just working that foot across, popping it on its edge, hand going underneath, and then again extending from your hips. Try not to round your back. Ease a little bit further forwards. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed. And then gently bring it back on up. Walk the foot a little bit out again. Let's come up into the deeper of our hip flexor stretches. Raising both of your arms, gently opening it back if you can. Looking up either between your hands or to your thumbs. And then slowly drawing back on down. Fingertips to the floor, moving off onto that back knee and drawing your toes back. Alright, a little bit of a tilt backwards through the tailbone. Gently pressing from the center of your chest downwards. Just take a couple of breaths there, trying to keep extending out through your back. Alright, let's bring it back on up. Knees coming in together. And we're going to take through that left leg to the side. Let's take a nice long deep stretch into the side of your body, breathing in. As you breathe out, hand to the floor, raising the leg and lifting. And again, breathing in, nice long stretch into the side of your body. Breathing out, engaging the core. It's so good for your back. You've got lots of lateral stretching work in this session today. So it's very good for opening up and stretching away. Bit of tension, maybe a little bit of tension creeping into the lower back from the amount of time that we're sitting doing our work. Right, we're going to stay up this time. Breathing in, half down. Breathing out, extend it and lift it. Breathe in, engage the core, push away. In, out, all that good, great work in for your hip, those intricate muscles here. Now stay, breathing in, elbow to knee, pull it in towards you. Breathing out, press it out, straighten. Breathing in, put it in. Breathing out, engage the core. Breathing in, put it in. Breathing out, press it away. Breathing in. Nice straight arrow-like arm and leg. One more time. In and out. Press. Come all the way back on up. Alright. Second time around with camel. So if you're favouring the arm circles today, carry on. Do that again for me. If you would like to bring your hands back and either reach for your elbows or you're supporting your back, by all means work on this with me today. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, offering your chest up towards the ceiling, opening your throat. And if it's a good day to reach for the back of your legs or your heels, but keep lifting your body, trying to keep feeling that you're lengthening the bottom part of your spine and you're not compressing down into it. If it feels like it's pinching and it's being compressed, come upwards again. Engaging your core, slowly drawing it back on. Sliding your hands to the ground, curl the toes, and when you're ready, come into a nice long down dog. So again, inhabiting your down dog, check out your hands are in alignment with your shoulders, lengthening along the back of your body. Let's raise the left leg nice and high. Bend the knee a little and open your hip. Take down the leg and lock it to the bone above your heel. And come forwards into your one leg plank, gazing ahead. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Bring it back on up again. Take that leg up high again, right leg going high, down dog split. Sorry, left leg, my mistake. And then bring your left leg towards your left elbow. And then now take your foot underneath you, back heel to the ground, raising right hand, fallen triangle. Oblique work again, pulling up through your waist. And bring your hand down to the floor. Let's bring your left knee towards your left wrist, sliding the back leg away. Alright, so again, as before, I'm going to take it into a little bit of a twist. If you would prefer to take your forehead down onto your fingers today, that will be fine. Okay, so I'm upright. Okay, shoulders back. I've checked out my back leg, isn't wandering anywhere. It's nice and tucked in. And then I'm just going to work around a little towards the left leg. Alright, so working it around. See how far you want to go. If you want to hold the knee, you could. And if you want to look behind you, you can. And then slowly bring it back. Let's bend up that back leg. It should make it easier to pick the back leg up, alright, having gone into that twist first. Alright, let's release that leg around to the front again. And we're going to roll back this time. Okay, so shoulders nice and relaxed. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's curve the lumbar spine. Slowly either go back to halfway or to imprint. Breathing in, breathing out, engaging with your core. Sitting up right on top of your sit bones. Breathing in, let the ribs widen. Breathing out, suck your belly back up underneath your ribs and roll back a little. Breathing in, breathing out. And remember, you don't have to go to the floor. You could use a cushion behind your back or a band around your feet. Those of you who want to work it harder, one hand on your shoulder. As you breathe out, just keeping those shoulders down. Breathing in and out, drawing slowly up. Really get that vacuum of connection through the core. Swap your hands, breathe in, breathing out, lower. Breathing in and out, drawing back up. Always remember it needs to be the lower back that goes down first and comes up first. Swap it over, deep breath in. So as you go down, feel that lower back coming down. Breathing in, and again remember it's lower back. Lifting. Make sure the lower back's doing that work for you. Last one. Breathing in, breathing out. Again, lower back. Make it work for you into the ground. Breathing in and out. Drawing up, 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 up. Alright, let's from here cross those legs. You're either rolling and hopping back or you're stepping back. So you can pull the feet in underneath you and send it back off into a downward dog. Let's step your left foot through and take your right knee down upon the floor. Come up to your high kneel. Deep breath in, let's raise the right arm, elbow across. So we can work in a prayer position, putting the hands down to the side of your body. If you are lucky enough to get that hand on the floor today, place it down, lean forwards, and maybe lift the back knee. And maybe we bring back over your left arm and look up towards your hand. Wherever you get to, try and get a little breath in. Although I know it's hard to breathe when you are twisting so hard into your body. Letting that arm down if you've been using it. Hands either side of your foot. Curl the toes on your back leg. Step your feet together top of your mat. And let's take a nice deep breath in, all the way back on up. Breathing out, hands back into your heart. All right, letting your arms go. Let's take a couple of balances here. Just again, relax out your shoulders, your neck. Let's pick up the left leg, placing your foot above or below your knee. Hands in at your heart, raising your hands, lifting. Taking left hand back behind your right if you can. Releasing your left hand, turning your left leg, carefully tilting the body, pressing your hand and your foot away together. Slowly drawing it back in, coming to your eagle, taking your left leg across, tuck it around, taking your right arm across and wrapping your left underneath. Bring your elbow downwards towards your knee carefully. And then gently untangle. Raising arms, extending your leg, hold it away, breathing in, out, breathing in, take it on down. Good job everybody. Hands in your heart. Alright, step it back to about halfway down your mat. Heels together, we're going to come up into a little balance. Coming down for crow. So if you know that your knees are not very fond of coming down in this manner, come down a different way. Alright, that's okay. If you're okay with it, we're coming up into the toes, slowly taking it down. Placing your palms as far forwards from your feet as you can. Let your elbows bend a little. Either take the knees to the outside of your arms or underneath your armpits. And then as you tip it forwards, moving it forwards, carefully if you can, lifting your feet a little off the floor. Keep looking ahead, trying to keep your head up as high as possible. That will really help with your balance and how high you're able to lift your feet. And stay with your breath. And then gently, when you're ready, bring it back on down. Alright, gently sitting yourself down. Good. Alright, now I'm going to bring you down onto the floor. I'm going to finish off with a couple of postures on the ground today. We're going to work our double leg extension. And then if we can, either the roll over or the heel dig. Alright, so again, it's all going to be dependent on what's right for you at that point. So, lowering your body slowly back down again. And bending your knees up and creating your neutral back. And then if we can bring the soles of the feet together in the air. So you're making a diamond shaped position there with your feet. Lay your hands upon your belly. Take a breath in, let your ribs widen. And as you breathe out, send your legs away. Breathing in, knees nice and wide. And then breathing out, engaging with your core as you send your legs away. Breathing in, knees wide. Breathing out, navel back to the spine as you extend the legs. Breathing in, knees wide. Breathing out. Now if your abdominals are drawing back behind your fingertips and you want to make it harder, raise your head, neck and shoulders and support your neck. Elbows nice and wide. Breathing out, up, for those of you who keep the head up without supporting it. Either one of two things. Either you take your hands towards your feet and then we drive the hands straight back like an arrow above the head. Breathing in and breathing out as we extend. If you have the space, you could go for a circle around from your thighs to above your head. Alright, just whatever you've got room for today. Breathing out, breathing in. Really engaging with the core as you send the legs away. Breathing in. And in. Good. Last one. And relax. Okay, now thinking about working the abdominals, lower to upwards. So 2 ways of doing this. With our heel dig, our feet are flexed, and again we're laying our hands upon our bellies. We've got a neutral back, got a little gap underneath your lower back. And as you lower the heel away from you, breathe out, engage your core, breathe in, bring it back up. Now I'm not quite making the ground, I'm stopping halfway. And I'm really being very deliberate in how I'm lowering the heel. So not touching the ground, but pulling the toes back. So you're digging the heel, digging the heel. So the heel is pressing downwards. And that's again, it's really, it won't work in the same way as if you try and put your toes down. Now working into the rollover. Okay, so my hands are down by my side again. My legs are up in towards the ceiling. Breathing in to prepare, and then breathing out to slowly peel the back off the ground. Breathing in to take the legs to separate. And then breathing out to slowly lower the back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, and bring the legs together at the end. Breathing in to prepare. As you breathe out, slowly sending the legs up. Breathing in to take the legs to separate. And breathing out, slowly rolling down. So like I said, with things like this, try not to swing the legs. If you're taking the legs over, try and slow it down and use your abdominals to take the legs over. Breathing in. As you come down, legs are slightly apart. We lower down so the back comes to the floor, and then we bring the legs together at the end. Breathing in, out as you slowly send the legs up. And what you'll find is you need less of your hand support. The more times you've done it, the more range you've got. Alright, finishing off your last one. Okay, and then once you land to the floor, walk your right foot out to the side and drop your right knee into the middle of your mat. Take the left ankle to the side of your right knee, and then both of your knees drop down. Take your right arm up and then pull your right wrist up with your left hand. And just try and let the wrist, the shoulder, the knee and the hip all let go. Walking your left foot out to the side, draw it down towards the middle of your mat. Taking the side of your right foot to the side of your left knee, and then swap your hands over and pull up on your left wrist. encouraging the head over. Alright, so either legs in front of you or stretch them out, okay, crossed or stretched out probably. Fingertips down towards the floor, sitting up nice and tall. Take your hand over, find your ear, and then gently use the heaviness of your hand on the side of your head to encourage a little bit more depth to your stretch. And then walk your fingers to the back corner of your head, and again, gently let the heaviness of your hand encourage your head across and down. And slowly coming back up, swapping your hands over. Again, sitting up nice and tall, bring your hand over. And again, just encourage the head over, but it's almost like your hand is just resting on your head. So you're not pulling, you're pressing your fingers quite firmly and determined into the floor. And then go to the back corner of your head and encourage over and across. And back up. Alright, just clasping your fingers behind you. And just if you can, leaning forwards, so kind of driving the head forwards and driving the arms up a little. And then coming back on up. Bring the hands around to the front of your body. Take a breath in, raising both of your arms. Breathing out, opening it back and down. And again, roll the shoulders forwards. Take a breath in, use your abdominals to bring you up. Breathing out, opening it back and down. One more time. Swish your arms forwards. Breathing in. And as we breathe out, we'll come down to your crown today. To your third eye. To your throat. And checking in at your heart. And we can bow to each other. Namaste. And very well done, everybody, tonight. Okay, have a really good rest of the evening. Drink some water, alright? Be kind to yourself. And I will see you next time.